I made all of these 3D printed fridge magnets directly from 2D images. No hours spent in 3D modeling software and no complicated modeling. I used Item 3D that turns images into 3D models. In this video I am showing how I did them so you can do the same. To make this kind of 3D printed magnets I used the 3D relief feature. What sets this apart from basic generators are the editing options. You wanna stuck with what the AI gives you. You can delete the base entirely, tweak the base and relief thickness, change the shape or adjust the scale. There are also bending mode, but fridge magnets, we don't need that. The workflow is simple: upload, generate, refine and download. A quick heads up, your results depend on your image. Take this cow for example. At first it looked like someone had taken a bite out of it. Item 3D had trouble finding the right outer edge for the black spot. It can be fixed if you have basic Photoshop skills. By changing that pure black spot to a dark gray, it can help AI to identify the outer edge. Good input images are ones that clearly show depth, structure and clean edges. I am using Bambu Studio for the slicing. These models came out high resolution with a massive triangle count, which can lag your PC. You can use the Simplify Model tool to smooth things out. I have found that the high settings gives you a faster workflow without sacrificing details. If you are going for multicolor, you will spend some time painting it in the slicer. Just keep in mind that depending on your AMS or tool changer, multicolor prints will increase your print time and filament waste. Now for the magnet part of the fridge magnet. You have two main options. The easiest way is to glue the magnets directly to the back or use the adhesive magnet sheets or add the magnet holes to the model. In Bambu Studio, right-click the model and add negative part. Choose the shape of your magnet. Then change the size to according to your magnet size. Make the hole little bit bigger. I am using 10 by 2 mm round magnets and I make the hole 10.4 by 2.2 mm. Place the negative part at the exact spot where you want the magnet to be. I did place it so that backside is opened. If you want to hide the magnets, you can position it in the middle and add pause command at the top layer of the cavity. Drop the magnet in, hit print, resume and it's sealed inside the model. Don't place the magnet hole too high or you will end up with open hole at top. For better quality, use smaller layer heights like the 0.12 or 0.08 mm. Other settings you can leave default. Once everything is ready, it's time to print them. For some prints I used round magnets and secured them in the holes with superglue. For the others, I used magnetic sheet with adhesive backside for easy attachment. Magnetic sheets aren't as strong as round magnets, but they are easy to cut with scissors. That means you can cut them into whatever shape you need. This magnetic sheet has strong adhesive, but some of them don't, like this one. Adding a bit of extra glue can help prevent it from coming loose. Let's take a look at the fridge magnets I made and the images I used to create them with Item 3D. I printed it using 3-color silk PLA. You can see two of the colors on the front, the third color is hiding on the backside. It turned out great. The details are sharp and well defined, making them easy to distinguish visually. You can even make fridge magnets of your own right. It's a great gift idea for car enthusiasts. Next one is a little bit harder to notice all the details. The image isn't the best choice for that. I used the concave settings for this one. Most of the magnets were made with the convex option, but this design looked better in concave. Some images simply work better that way, so it's worth trying different settings for each image you use. Silk PLA might not be the best choice for this. Its shiny surface can make the details harder to see, especially under bright light. Besides that, I can confirm you that you can use your cat photo to turn it into 3D printable fridge magnet. You don't need a cat to make a cool fridge magnet, you can create one featuring your dog or whatever pet you have. It's another dog, but this one I printed in 3 colors. I did run into a problem. When I colored the eyes and nose in the slicer, the color extended further into the middle layers and the black started showing through the white top layer. Then I tried to fix it by recoloring it. After long hassle, I got the eyes okay, but nose not, so I painted only the eyes for the second print. The next two were made using the same image. The first one was printed with a base, while the other one was made without it. They both look great. With the base, it looks more like a traditional fridge magnet. Without it though, I think the design stands out even more. Both of them were printed with Bambu Lab Matte PLA, which makes the layer lines much less noticeable. If you haven't tried matte filaments before, they are definitely worth trying. This one shows that Item 3D can remove unwanted background without any issue. Another great print, this one was also printed with silk filament, but it turned out much better. So even though I mentioned earlier that silk filament might not be the best option, it seems that for some prints it's actually working just fine. Multicolor prints look great, and with H2D, filament waste for 2-color prints isn't much higher than for single color ones. This one took quite a bit of time to color in the slicer, and it also had the longest print time compared to the others in this video. You can also print them in single color and paint them afterward, but I suck at printing, so multicolor printing is my only option. I added 2 magnets to it, but they are strong enough that it would probably hold just fine with only one. If you don't have multicolor 3D printer, you can also use filament chains at different layer heights to add some colors. And that's it. Custom 3D printed magnets ready for the fridge. Item 3D makes it much simpler to make these prints, but it's capable much more. If you want to see what else this tool can do, check out this video here where I made cool 3D prints with it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Thanks for watching.